Hey guys, it's Candy and I am back with a super easy bread machine roll recipe that is not only frugal, but it is the best rolls that you will ever eat. Not even kidding, these are a game changer and they are, like I said, super cheap, super frugal. In your bread pan, you put 1 egg, 1/4 cup of warm water, and it needs to be warm, 7/8 of a cup of milk, and then a 1/4 cup of butter, and it can be room temperature or it can be cold. Now you add 2 tablespoons of white sugar. And now a teaspoon of salt. Now you add 2 3/4 cups of flour. I was using a 1/2 cup scoop here, so that's why it looks like I'm putting a lot more in, but it is just 2 3/4. Okay, after you get all your flour in, you make a well at the top of your flour and you add 2 teaspoons of active dry yeast. Now I'm adding a teaspoon each of onion powder, garlic powder, and Italian seasoning. These are optional. Sometimes I just make plain rolls and I do not add those. But since we are having spaghetti and meatballs, I added the onion, garlic, and Italian seasoning. Now you just put your bread pan into your bread machine. And you just set your bread machine to your dough setting. On mine, that is number 9. And you just let your machine do its magic, and it'll mix and rise and everything for you. Mine takes 1 hour and 30 minutes to do a just dough setting. Once your dough has completed, you just take it out of your machine, sprinkle flour on your countertop and your hands. And something I forgot to mention earlier was to make sure that you spray your pan down with cooking spray on the inside and the paddle, because it will keep your dough from sticking to the sides or to getting the flour stuck on the sides where it doesn't mix fully. Okay, now you just kind of make sure that you don't have any sticky spots. And then from here, we are going to divide the dough in half and then divide each portion in half until the balls of dough are the size you want them. They will double in size again when they rise to cook, and then they'll rise more while they cook. So keep that in mind when you make the rolls, that they will definitely get larger. I see a clump of Italian seasoning on one of those rolls, which I will pull off when I shape the rolls. Usually that mixes in. I probably didn't spray that part of the pan very well when I dumped that in there. Okay, this is where I am shaping the dough balls, and you'll see that I am actually just kind of pushing the ball with my thumb through my fingers, and when I do this, it forms like a very smooth, perfect circle, and then I just put the crease stand down on the pan, and that's how it forms my dough balls for my rolls, so that they are nice and pretty when I finish. Okay guys, this is what the rolls will look like when you complete them, and then you will just want to cover them up with a towel and just leave them out on the countertop or stovetop for another hour. And then from there you just let them sit that hour, and you can go about making whatever else or just let them rest. And then you'll bake them at 350 for about 8 minutes, and they will come out just absolutely perfect. Here we are going to just baste over the top of them with some melted butter. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, that you will give it a big thumbs up and subscribe and give me a comment below if you try them. Thank you guys.